Hi, guys. Hold on. Just centering down. Hi, guys. Happy Friday. I wonder if I can move this a little bit sideways without it like interrupting that. Oh, good. Anytime, Deborah. Anytime. I always say there's no coincidence why you found my page. So it could be just to receive the free healing. It could be to connect you to your loved one, whatever it may be. And I'm so happy and I'm here for you all. I started actually putting pen to paper and writing down my class for anybody who's interested in activating their own abilities. I said that I was going to do that and do it with an activation at the end. So I just started writing them. I'm going to have to write down scripts for myself. And then I'm going to have to record and then get them up for you all. Thank you guys. It's Friday. Thank you guys. Definitely hit that follow button if you don't follow me. What's up, Cassie? Is it Cassie or Casey? Did I say it wrong? Sorry. Hey, Chris. Perfect. Sit, relax, do whatever you need. Prop it up while you're working to receive calming. That's all. While you work. Good. Good. Oh, Sometimes that does happen. And know that it's just an energetic release. So if you don't know me, hi, my name's Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. Look at this hair, guys. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I tried to calm it down. My hair's impossible. Um, so I do intuitive healing. So on my lives, I do free intuitive healing for the collective. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, I'd be so honored. These are my payment options here: $20 to connect with a loved one, $22 free healing. I've really helped a lot of people. My videos are always divinely guided and protected. And sometimes if you don't often connect to the divine, or if you feel them, they do give you that beautiful, overwhelming sense of like almost pure joy to the point of tears. I've cried being in a meditation before where I sat with Jesus and Jesus just held me in his arms like he holds all of us. I'm like getting teary-eyed just thinking of it because it's so very beautiful of how they embrace us, how they send love to us. It's so overwhelming that it can bring you to tears. That was my long answer. My answers are normally not short, guys. I try to make them short, and I'm not. I'm sorry. And half of you probably check out by then, but definitely hit that follow button if you don't follow me already. I would be so honored. Good. I love that, Chris. I'm so glad. I don't know about you all, but with this cold weather that we've been having lately here in the US, I'm kind of like, I'm ready to picture something warm, something tropical. I don't mind the cold for a little while, but now that it's like really in it, I'm like, okay, I'm over it. Actually, it's a warmer day here, and I'm going to take a walk today and before the temperatures drop again. Thank you, guys. Hi. Everybody, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Thank you. So I have for my fan club, I have a group reading set specifically to my fan club on set up tomorrow for 7 p.m. The only thing is $10 per person, so it's cheaper. And it's a group reading, so you prepay the $10 prior to joining. And the only thing I'm worried about is we're supposed to get another snowstorm here in Georgia. And we didn't lose power with the ice storm, so I'm hoping I have power. But if for some reason I don't have power, I'm going to have to reschedule that. Hey, Lynette. Oh, good. Anytime, Lindsay. Lindsay, I just started working today, putting pen to paper. I mean, I'm typing it out, not pen to paper. You know what I mean? That I'm starting to work on my little workshops that I'm going to make accessible for everybody. Of working on all your clairs. It's going to be a small price. I don't think I'm going to charge an arm and a leg, guys. Like I think like $44 a class, and then you'll get the whole sequence. And then at the end, I'm able to do an activation for you. So it's going to be access to that, which I'm really excited about. So I'm writing up the script now. I've got to record it and then get it out there. So it might be a couple of weeks till I actually get it out, but it is unfolding as we speak. Because in finding out that I have the ability to help activate your abilities, I try not to call them gifts. I try to call them abilities because of the fact that we all have the ability to do this. So it's cool that I found out that I'm able to activate other people's abilities, and that's really exciting. So I'm starting with clairvoyance, which is one of the strongest. Clairaudience, clairsentience, clairtangency, like feeling. Cassie, did I say your name right? Is it Cassie or is it Casey? Now you're going to write it and I'm going to read it so the... Because I think it's spelled the same way either way. So is that a dumb question? Okay. Short A. Wait. So cat. Casey. Okay. I just thought about that. I'm like, wait, I said that it was coming out of my mouth. I was like, was that a dumb question? I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Have you guys seen that video that I did on my social media page that to work as a medium, I feel like my brain is kind of like the main character from the cartoon, the Lego movie, the main character Emmett, where they're like, he's a master builder and they want to go up into his brain to see what he has there, to see about him being the master builder, and they go up into his brain and there's nothing. I'm like, that's what it feels like for me, like with mediumship. And I'm like, listen, guys, I am intelligent. It's just the fact that I'm able to take all the clutter, all the noise up here and push it aside. So make that platform accessible for spirit. Hi, Amanda. The Lego movie. I have kids, guys, so the Lego movie is prevalent in my house. And it was a good movie. It was really, really cute. And I'm a big child. I love anything like fun like that. And my list is open if anybody would like to work with me today. I'd be happy to do so. I don't stay on my lives forever, so anytime you want to work with me, just go ahead and grab, especially while the list is open, go ahead and grab that while you can, if you would like, if you so choose. Oh, hi, Heather. I'm sorry about that. Definitely will sit. Unique XOO. I'll explain in just a second. Let me answer Heather. So Heather, you're welcome to sit back, relax, enjoy the free intuitive healing. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, but being at the doctor, that might be a little bit hard to do, to receive healing. It's $22. So, hi, my name's Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. On my lives, I do free intuitive healing for the collective. That's the waving of my hands. If you would like to work with me one on one, these are my payment options over here. Connect to a loved one, $20, 22 for healing. Intuitive healing, how that works is that I've been a massage therapist for 22 years. I've been a Reiki master for 10 plus years and a medium for 3 plus years. I use all my tools in the toolbox. I can physically see into your body, and it helps. Exactly. It helps move things that could be energetic blockages. I can physically see into the body. I can help move things. I take on the title healer, but I'm not the one doing healing. Anybody who takes on the title healer, they're not the one doing the healing. Your body is miraculous. Your body does the healing. I just assist in like getting it there. And I've seen tons and tons of testimonials who come back to me of anything from as little to a headache as somebody with stage 3 throat cancer. I was able to get her assist her into getting her into remission. And the doctors couldn't explain it. All the things, she kind of told them that she met me and met me on my TikTok lives, and we worked together one on one. I've helped people with autoimmune, lupus, migraines, all the things. Somebody came on here and I'm always impressed. I'm always impressed when their body is like actually does the healing and like it's in the perfect spot and I'm like, yes, we did it. So somebody came on here, her name is Melissa and she's so sweet. She'll come on every once in a while. And she said, Joelle, my back has been like amazing ever since. She was like, I was in such bad back pain and she was like, you were able to help me with that. And I was like, awesome. I was like, your body did it. I just was there like right at that time to move it out. So $22 for healing is not that bad. Even if it's just to where like I always say if it's just placebo effects, who cares? Like that's amazing that your body is feeling better with no pain and comfortable, all the things. Guys, you can't see my little pop here. Thank Alec, but I could see it really bad on YouTube. Nobody really cares, but you know how you like, I'm looking at myself and I'm like, oh, geez. I have naturally wavy curly hair, and it's just, if I don't wear it down, I have to like spray it like crazy to keep it in place. Thank you. Thank you. But I am here to help you. So there's never a coincidence of why you're on my page. So definitely hit that follow button. So if for some reason you ever need me in the future, you can come back and enjoy the free intuitive healing that I do for you all, or just chat, whatever it is. What's up, Vanessa? Long time no see. Stay for a bit. I feel like somebody's either having a very heavy heart or anxiousness. Just stay and relax for just a moment. Breathe here. Know that you are safe. Know that you are protected. All my videos are divinely guided and protected for you. You know that. If you know me, you know that. You're welcome. Just feel it leave your body right now. There's no worries. The biggest thing is there's nothing to worry about in this moment. Yay, thank you, Heather. Good luck with everything. Good. I do talk during my live, so sometimes I'm quiet in the beginning, but when I start doing readings, I'll get chatty. And actually, the intuitive healing will take a pause, but that's because after an hour or 2 hours having my hands up, my hands will get tired. I do this twice a day. Shanaka, are you a car guy? You said you're a car guy, right? Thank you, Holly. What's up, Holly? I didn't even see you come on. Yeah. So I just got to drive a Shelby Mustang. My friend had it delivered here in Georgia from Massachusetts, and he's selling it down here. And so it's a lot different than our Trans Am that we have. The Trans Am is like the clutch is so long, and it's like really a muscle car. Like it's a muscle car. And the Shelby was like the smoothest thing ever. I'm like, oh, this is nice. Like I love the Trans Am, but I'm also like, oh, Camaro guy, I love it. I know when you have a car that you're very passionate about. My husband has always loved like Corvettes, and I don't know. It's funny. Car guys have their specific like, make that they like. It's, all the things. I'm actually did I tell you that I'm surprising my husband? So I'm like, as we're talking about cars. So here in Georgia, I live not far from Atlanta. And I'm like, but don't tell him because it's a secret until I think he goes. We're going to take him not next Thursday, but no, not next Wednesday, but the following Wednesday is both him and his best friend. His best friend's coming down from Massachusetts, the one who has the Mustang that he's selling it down here. So he'll be here in the next couple of weeks, and we're going to take him for the Porsche experience that they get to drive the Porsche on the. So we're really excited about that. We thought that was going to be fun for them. They're like, and it's a surprise. We're going to surprise them that morning. I keep hoping just like the day is a dry day. It's really dry here in Georgia anyways. So I just picture for the day of like nice and clear. The track is dry and all that so they can enjoy and have fun. Yeah. He did a big thing for my 40th. So we went on a nice long cruise. And so I was like, I'm going to do this for him. I don't even know if he's a huge Porsche guy. I think it's just the fun of it, right? Like, and I was looking at these other driving experiences, but they were like Lamborghinis and stuff. And I know that he's not a Lamborghini fan. Like, he's not big into the Italian cars. He likes the Italian women. Not the Italian. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, cool. I love that. He's going to have fun. Hi. Thank you, Dee. Hi, everyday user. um, so let me explain to everyday user, and then Dia, I'll talk to you about how my healing works. So, my mediumship. So everybody with their mediumship is different. Um, I just open up and connect to whomever you would like to connect to. I usually ask for one person for the $20 to connect to a loved one person, and it's about a 5 to 10 minute reading. And then if you have specific questions for them, you can let me know that in the beginning. What I usually do first is just ask verification of validating the person and like their personalities, hobbies that they like, things like that, to make sure that we're connecting to the right person because of the fact that lives are a different animal, that like with 11 other people sitting in the room, sometimes your loved one might not come through the first time and I just have the other person step aside. So I usually ask because the lives are a different energy and with other people in the room, just me opening up can kind of open up a can of worms, is what I kind of explained. So I prefer if you ask me who you would like to come through and we make that happen. Okay. And then the other question was how my healing works. Anytime. Anytime. Of course. I've had people come back on and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I miss my husband or I miss so and so." And anytime. Anytime you want. And then D said, "Oh, can you heal me?" So I take on the title healer, but you are indeed the healer. So I take on that title just because it's easy, but your body is miraculous and can heal itself, whatever it needs. I just assist in that. I've worked with everything from a headache to cancer. So whatever you would like, if it's even if it's like emotional or like anxiety or things like that, I've definitely helped people just in that moment, help kind of just ease their mind, all the things. So on my lives, I do free intuitive healing for the collective. That's when I'm waving my hands. I will pause after a while to just give my hands a break. But if you would like to work with me one on one, it's $20 to connect to a loved one, 22 for healing. Well, what's up, whistleblower? So glad that you're here. You're like, and insert statement. I hope everybody's staying warm with these cold temperatures lately. My list is open if you would like to work with me one on one. Oh, sure. Whoever you feel pulled to, don't feel pressured. Oh, you're trying to decide. Oh, I thought you were trying to decide what medium to work with. Um, you're trying to decide who you would like to connect to. Well, you can give me like this or a person like, grandfather or grandmother or something like that. That's totally fine. I've had people do that before. And spirit will tell me who's going to come forward and kind of take the stage, quote unquote, because obviously it's just like me talking with you. If multiple people were talking, I wouldn't be able to hear them. So that's why I asked for one person to come forward at a time. I'm sorry to hear that there's so many people that you have passed on the other side. Thank you guys. Definitely tap that screen if you're enjoying my live. Hit that follow button. I appreciate each and every one of you. It's so funny, guys. I thought of like getting those Reiki like palm things or like the little wrist things that make noise. And honestly, my guides tell me all the time, they're like, you don't need that. It feels more gimmicky to me than anything. Wait. Uh, oh, definitely. Definitely. Listen, being here in this body on earth, even though like it's fun, we experience things, we go through things, This is harder. Being on the other side, being in heaven, I connect with spirit all the time. They are beautiful. They are beyond beautiful. And they are in the most loving, like if you were to take the most unconditional love and make it like liquid, like fluid that you could swim in and you could feel it through your body, that's what heaven feels like. Oh, good. Good. I'm so glad. I love reading for people, especially if they're good sitters. Like I am like the worst sitter. Thank you, Rachel. I'll get you on the list. I'm like the worst sitter, guys. I always say that. Like I'm so bad. Rachel, you let me know. I want to say it's going to be your daughter, but I could be wrong. Sometimes I forget who and what I've read for. Yeah. Okay. And it was something was 17 weeks. Was it 17 weeks old? 17 in the womb. I don't know what. Perfect. Okay. Just confirming. Okay, so she's still with the grandmother walking forward, and she's calling you mama because she's going, hi mama. So I don't know if your little ones call you mama right now. Okay, we talked about before how there was a hospital outfit that you had, but that was pretty much all that you had of purchased before before um before she passed, that's all you had. But why do I see this pink? I mean, it doesn't mean it's pink. Sometimes I see the color wrong, guys. But like, is there a stuffed bear or something that you have now as like a gift after the fact that feels very much like her? And Brittany, I'm adding Brittany to the list. So something with this, okay, beautiful, because she's like, thank you for having this for me. And I don't know if it's something that you'll squeeze when you're missing her or thinking of her. She's like, Mom, I don't know why she keeps wanting to call you mama. And I'm sorry that like it sounds silly coming from me, but she's like, Mama, I want you to sometimes when you're having a tough day to sit down, get yourself like a warm cup of tea and give yourself that couple of minutes that you need. She's like, don't feel like you have to rush anywhere. You can cancel the afternoon activities if you need to, like if the kids have things to go to or like after school activities, whatever these are. She's like, don't feel pressured to do those things if it's like you just need a moment. Hi. She's giving you that grace and like allowing you to let that all process and kind of work through, because like I've said so many times before, and I've stole this from Brittany, you're on the list, you're next. I stole this from somebody else, so I've kindly taken it on as my own, that some days with grief it feels like a puddle and other days it feels like a tidal wave. So when it's the days of the tidal wave, just know that you can sit in that moment, like let it wash over, because it will wash away. It will move on. You don't live in that space forever. But know that with her coming forward and showing you that she's safe and at peace with God, which I feel like you know that, and we've already talked about that. It's just having that sense of comfort of like, she's okay, so I'm able to be okay, because she wants to give you your life back. She wants to give you that joy back that you live for purpose. Um, and she wants to make sure that you're eating well. I feel like you're pretty small in general. You're just like a small person, and she worries about you not eating. So I don't know if that's been like with part of your grief journey that you choose not to eat. Yeah. So she's like, make sure you're eating and taking care of yourself. And that's why she said when you're sitting with grief, maybe making a warm cup of tea or coffee or something that you can kind of just sit and like with each sip say, I'm going to allow this to move like slowly out and like let this process where I can get up and at the end of this cup, I'm going to feel better. I'm going to feel my daughter, Adeline, you said? I'm going to feel her with me and it's going to help me get up and get through the rest of the day, feeling purposeful, feeling bright, feeling excited, like all the things because she is like boundless energy and joy on the other side. And she just wants to share that. Okay, she wants to send that to you. I'm gonna actually do it with like a little bit of healing, like from her. So I've done this recently, guys. This is more new that Spirit has been having me do. It's almost like a ghost like thing, like the movie Ghost, where no, she's not going to take over my body, but she's going to come down and like through my hands, and I'm going to push this too, so you can feel her like warmth. Sorry, I got stuff flying around everywhere. Feel her warmth, feel her joy, feel her love. So that way it gives you that purpose, gives you that drive again, because sometimes I think that's part of the grief journey is like just yeah, it's so good. Just so that way you can feel her, have that close to you. So I'm going to send that to you now. She wants me to do that for you. She's showing me you'll feel this in your arms, like almost as if you're cradling her, just, as if she was still an infant, still, which I think she would be in the fact that I think it was last July. So she would still be that, well, she might, so she wants you to feel that here. What I'm going to do is I love it. I'm going to leave her energy with you, and then I'm going to wrap up the session, and you can sit here as long as you'd like with her. You come back to us whenever you need, if you'd like, Rachel. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this with you. We're going to thank her for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one, but I'm leaving you with that. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Good. Oh, sure. What did you need? Of course. Anything for closure. I'm happy to help you, Rachel. What would you like? And then I've got Brittany next. When? Didn't we say a date? Didn't we say September or something? I feel like September is when you're gonna know that you're pregnant. I don't feel like I don't give specific dates because there's not specific dates. So that's a psychic led question. That's part of which, she's saying September again. So September is around the time. It could happen August, it could happen October, it could don't that's why I do psychic led questions so carefully, because of the fact that they're not set in stone. So just know that take it with a grain of salt, because of the fact that they're not set in stone. It could change tomorrow. I don't know. I'm feeling more that's when you're going to get pregnant. I don't know about if that could be a due date. It could be. It could be. Honestly, she definitely showed me that you have another girl waiting in the wings. And they're right next to each other. So when it becomes time, you will have her. She's there. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, good, good. I'm so glad. So just know in your heart that it'll happen when it happens, and just to give yourself that grace. Like, you're going through a lot right now. So, and sometimes we think like the next pregnancy will help repair this hole in our heart. And I think sometimes that's not always the case, because there's always a piece of our heart that will go with a loved one and it will never feel whole again. But what your loved one wants you to know, like what Adeline wants you to know, is that she's always with you, can never tear away from you, and that she's safe and at peace in heaven. And like, when your body is ready, when you're ready, it will happen. Okay. Sending you all the love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Brittany. What's up, Unshakable? So, Brittany, are you the everyday user? It's hard to see. Like, your profile picture is what? Like, just like your ear? It's interesting. Did you figure out? Okay, perfect. I'm so glad that we get to work today. What did you figure out who you would like to connect with? And already you're doing a fabulous job, because once I start connecting with spirit, they will talk very quickly. So tell me who you would like to connect with. What I'll do first is, like, I close my eyes and I put my hand here. I know it looks weird. It's my process, guys. Um, Everybody knows I do it. It just helps me beeline to Brittany to get her loved one. So who is it that you would like to connect to? And I'm happy to do that. Great Grandma Paige. Hi, Unshakable. Oh, I'm so sorry that you lost your daughter. I would be honored if you would like to work with me during my lives. I do ask for a $20 payment to connect to a loved one, and I would be honored to do so for you. My list is still open. Otherwise, you can sit back, relax, enjoy. I am doing another reading for somebody right now. My great grandpa, my great grandma. Why do I keep reading that as great grandpa? What's wrong with me? My great grandma, Paige. Brittany. Now, I don't know where you live in the world, but this woman coming to me. Now, if this doesn't validate and doesn't sound like great grandma Paige, you let me know. But this feels like a southern woman coming to me. I don't know if she's got like sweet tea and like has this like an accent. Was she a smoker too? Um, she feels a bit bigger, and I don't know if you called her Gigi for great grandma, or Gigi Page or something like that. Um she feels like she's gonna just whip up all the southern like vixens, like um biscuits and fried chicken and all the deliciousness. Does this sound like great grandma Page? Just want to make sure that I have the right person. Hi guys, hi. Just waiting for Brittany to answer. You can do Y for yes and for no. So you don't know who this is? Because I'm reading this, so I don't know if that is what is coming up. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's interesting. I love that. It was probably your guardian angel. Um, but I am working with somebody one-on-one right now, a paid client that we're trying to connect to her great grandmother. Let's see. Okay, this woman feels like more petite. And I don't know why she's showing me this like belt, or if she had like a snatched waist. Something about the waist and the and then she showed me her very delicately like sewing, but she seems very like methodical and slow about it. So I don't know if it was she was methodical and slow because of the fact that it was like medically or like arthritis, or if she was just kind of like a very she took her time with everything, everything like had its place, and she feels like very kind of orderly and organized. Does this sound like great grandma Paige? Just waiting for Brittany. Y for yes, N for no. Just answer quickly so that way I can see. Okay, was she small framed in general? Or maybe she was bigger or older. I don't know. Let me see. Let me help. Like, even though she was small, I feel like she loved butter on everything. I don't know if she was making like this casserole and then laying butter on top, and then there's like butter on this dish, butter on that dish, butter and butter, butter, butter. There's a lot of butter. Uh, um, did she use what's the other? Okay, what's the other Miracle Whip? Did she like Miracle Whip in her like salads, like potato salad and egg salad and things like that instead of mayonnaise? And I'm kind of like ill because I'm a Hellman's girl myself. And she's like, nope, it's gotta be the Miracle Whip. And I'm like, okay, thanks. I'll try some. You know, so it's everybody's taste to their own. But so funny that she's like, Miracle Whip, gotta be the Miracle Whip. Like, don't even talk to me. Don't even come into the house if you're not gonna eat it with the Miracle Whip. And she's like, I'm gonna force feed you and show you that it's good, that it's like delicious. Uh let's see. Oh my gosh. So she showed me her house. So her house felt very safe too. Like in a nice place, but there's one part of this house that you guys as kids, like all the grandkids, like I feel like there's a lot of you, and there'd be a part of the house that you guys would be like, I don't know if it was like an underground cellar or like this like it felt creepy. Like you guys would play around and be like, oh, don't go down there. Like and tell ghost stories or like, play something about this like creepy spot of her house. And I don't know if it actually had energy or ghosts walking around or whatever it is. It just feels like you as kids were being playful. I love it that you guys were like, don't go in the cellar or this like dark, creepy spot that you guys would just like joke around and mess around and like all the things. So I didn't have that in my grandma's house. So what a specific memory that she's able to bring forward. So thanking her for showing and validating like exactly that. She has this old, oh my gosh, we all have the Betty Crocker cookbook, but she's showing it. And I don't know why I'm not seeing it as red. Normally it's a red book, but I saw it yellow. And that's weird. So I'm just bringing that forward just in case you have that memory. I don't know if you do, or if somebody has this passed down of her cookbook. Hey, Nellie. I'm doing a reading for somebody one-on-one right now. If you'd like to get on my list is open. If you would like to work with me, I would be so honored. So something about this Betty Crocker cookbook, or it could just be her recipes in general that somebody has them, or you have a memory of that. Whatever this is, now it's funny because with her or with anybody that you have passed, I'm like, um does Brittany have like a specific question? Does she need closure? Anything like that? And she's like, no, she just loves feeling the need of connection and like feeling us close and reliving those memories and those like cherished things. So interesting. Did she live by like a creek or a river nearby? Because it makes me feel like similar of my grandmother's one house that she had this like river nearby that we loved going down and playing by. So I feel like there's some kind of body of water that was by her property that you guys would love to mess around in. I don't know if you'd go down there and, throwing rocks or just messing around being kids. And so I feel this body of water there. Did she also have, she's showing me this circle rug. Now, I don't know if she actually had a circle rug or this is what she's showing me, but she feels like she's taking all the grandkids, and I feel like this might be around the holidays, that you all are sitting in a circle. Did you do that with like Christmas? Like everybody sat in a circle, the kids sat in a circle? Like specific, like it just felt like in a I don't know what you guys are doing, that or Duck Duck Goose, or I don't know what it is. it just feels like this very purposeful, and you had it, and I feel like the holidays, it has to do with around the holidays. I'm not sure. Sometimes. Oh, so this might be somebody else? Listen, not saying that that wasn't grandma great grandma Paige. I think she's definitely here. Another spirit will usually piggyback off of somebody when they come to connect. Okay, perfect. Okay, so listen, I definitely think we were getting great grandma Paige, and then but like your aunt might be popping in just to say hi. Just sending all the love, like she's really Nelly for Nilla. Nelly, I've got you on the list. Um, so she just might be popping over. Her spouse is still living? Your uncle? Because it just makes me feel like it's just something about feeling the close connection with him. Sometimes he still asks if she's okay, and she's like, I just want him to know that I am indeed okay, that I'm safe and at peace with God. They're walking towards me, which especially for your aunt. So I don't know if she got ill towards the end or whatever happened, but she's walking towards me, which always is my sign that they don't carry any ailments with them to heaven, that whatever bothered her towards the end, like she didn't carry with them. And that's very important for them to know. I was like, what do we need to know? I'm gonna ask great grandma Paige because I feel her here. Let's see. I don't know what I was like, "What can we wrap up with?" And then she showed me, like, another memory. She showed me this, like, I don't know if it's a kitchen table or a side table or whatever it is, but it has, like, a textured top, and you're short, you're little. She's showing me the memory of, like, you being little and the table's, like, up here, and you're just, like, petting this table and feeling the texture of it. So cute. And she's just right? Like, was that something that she had, like, this textured table, and you're just, like, shorter than it, and you're like, "Doo, doo, doo, doo," like, just playing with the textures and, like, having fun. It's so cute. So very specific, but that's the great-grandmother Page, right? Because that's who it feels like. Um, so something with her, and so great grandmother Paige feels very connected to you. She feels like she's somebody that you kind of have like a kindred spirit with, that you both feel very much aligned, very similar to each other, very maybe same mannerisms, or you guys have this like calmer demeanor. And that's why she feels so protective over you, watching over you from heaven. So know that they both step forward for you today. See, I told you I don't nitpick on who's going to come through or not. Like I just still give you a quality reading and anything that you might need. So we're going to thank them about the texture table. We're going to thank them for coming forward, and I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Oh, sure. Go ahead. Sure. I'll hold. Try to get it out quickly so that way I can keep them. And remember, if TikTok will block answers sometimes, questions sometimes. So if you don't see it pop up, I don't see it pop up. Just waiting for your question. So you guys how the intuitive healing, it kind of like stops after a while. I let my arms rest a bit while I'm working one-on-one with readings. So I asked what they wanted to wrap up with, and for some reason your grandma, for some reason, that's okay. For some reason your grandma gave me the textured table. This is interesting. So, I don't know if you're married or not married, but something about they might miss the wedding. So if it's like if you're gonna be married or if you already got married, but then I saw you wearing like I don't know if you're into wearing cowgirl boots and I saw them getting kind of muddy. So something about that they were still there and are present on that day. So if it's gonna happen in the future or if it's something that already happened. So them just validating for you that they saw you, that they love you, that they're sending all the love. Did you wear cowgirl boots? And were they muddy? I don't know why I saw them muddy and cowgirl boots. So we're gonna thank them for coming forward. Okay, perfect. Good. Okay. Okay. So they're letting you know that when and if you do decide to wear a cowgirl, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because if it's gonna be rainy and muddy, like you put on these boots and they could be like what do they call them? Wellington boots or whatever they are. It could be something of that, doesn't have to be a cowboy boot, but you're putting on these boots to walk in the mud, and I feel like you're picking up your dress. So know that when that happens, you're gonna feel all the tingles and the vibrations, knowing that your loved ones are with you on that day because they see it, they saw it, they're there. All right, we're gonna send you all the love. Thank you for coming forward, and I'm gonna thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Nelly, what's the relationship? Who are we connecting you with? That was really, really sweet. Please excuse me, guys. You know, with the cold weather, my nose tends to do this little annoying drip. Nelly, what's the relationship of who you would like to connect with? If it doesn't have a gender, please let me know the gender. You know, if it's not specifically like brother, dad, mom, you know, if you're just telling me friend, please tell me the term. If my grandfather. Sure, grandfather. Okay, let's see, Nelly. I'm also doing this to warm my hands because I'm a little. That's okay. Totally fine. And listen, did you see with Brittany before that the person that I pulled first didn't sound like it suited with her? So please understand that these lives are a little bit different, that because other people are sitting in the room, that sometimes somebody else will come through. So I'll try to get enough information from the first person. And if for some reason it doesn't sound like your grandfather, we can kindly ask them to step aside till we get your grandfather in, okay? So don't be discouraged because some people are like, oh my God, she's not a real medium and this and that and all. Listen, I can't control how it works. I just ask for your loved one that you specifically want, and then we see who we get. So let's see. Okay, a lot of times when I work, guys, they will show me things that are specific to my memories that you have a memory with. So my grandfather used to take a knife, an open knife, and peel his apples. And so I saw this grandfather energy coming forward. And at first he was doing like wood chipping with the knife, but then he also peeled an apple. So I don't know if you have a memory of your grandfather doing this. He also feels like he was unsteady, on his feet, so I don't know if he had a disability towards the end or if, like, as he got older, he just shuffled a bit because he feels unsteady. It's telling me, like, neuropathy of the feet, like so sometimes that happens with diabetes or, different things. So does this sound like your grandfather at all? And I'm seeing him play with cards, like, he likes to shuffle cards or like maybe do card tricks for the kids or like little things. You can say why for yes and for no. Spirit will communicate with me pretty quickly. The more responses I get for you, the faster responses I get from you, the better I'm able to connect. Okay, totally fine. Let's see. I'm like, that might have been my popping in. Like, isn't that which is so funny. He never really comes to me all that often, but it's funny, like, if he was to come in during a reading, like Okay, this gentleman walking towards me has like a smaller build. I don't know if he's got like a little belly, but he doesn't feel like big. And he's taking like I feel like he has suspenders on and he's kind of like holding them, putting his thumb under them, like running his fingers under them. Like I don't know why he's doing that a lot or snapping them. Um this is weird too. I'm like, why would you show me that? Did he have like like that's such a weird thing to talk about. He's like, tell her. And I'm like, uh, it's weird. So did he have like longer fingernails? I mean, I'm not talking about like a girl's nail, like not like I mean, that's very sexist of me, right? To be like a girl's nail. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be like that, but I'm just trying to be like his nails just feel a little bit like longer and why you would have a memory of that, I don't really know. Um and who has the bathroom with all the like I feel like this is so 80s and like the pink plushy the rug, pink plushy toilet cover, pink plushy covering the tissue paper, pink plushy everywhere, and why he's showing me the bathroom aesthetic, I'm not really sure. Okay, let me see. This doesn't sound like him at all. Did he wear suspenders? Okay, no problem. Because this guy definitely wore suspenders. So the what we're gonna do, we're gonna ask him to step aside. But before we do so, you can prop up your phone, you can put it down, you can do it with one hand if you'd like. It's probably better with two. Take two hands, we're gonna put it over your heart. We're gonna do a little opening exercise. So we're gonna take 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this gentleman walking towards me, he has on like a plaid shirt and he's either like he's got a shotgun with him. So I don't know if he's into like duck shooting or like target shooting or just hunting in general. And he feels and he's showing me like the woods and outdoors. So I'm assuming this is just showing that he's an outdoorsman and all that. Is that nope to this one that I'm connecting with or no? Where are you at? I'm getting confused where the okay. Um, so here's the deal. We've tried 3, and most of the time I'm able to get them. Oh. Well, we're gonna kindly ask Holly to have him step aside. If you would like to connect with him, I'd be happy to do so one-on-one with the $20, but I'm trying to work with Nellie. She is a paid client, so I'm trying to get her grandfather the best. Nellie, do you have somebody else? No, he doesn't bother me. I mean, look at everybody else that popped through. So, Nelly, who you know what, Nelly? Honestly, so here's the deal. If you feel like you still want a reading, that's completely I mean, no, I'm honoring what you paid. So listen, hear me out. Hear me out. This is what I'm getting. So, I'm getting that. I saw what you wrote before. Um Okay. I saw what you wrote before saying I'm in a weird place. So not saying there's anything wrong with you, there's nothing wrong with me, there's nothing wrong with spirit. But I'm almost wondering if we need to switch this to a healing session. I won't charge you the $2. I'm not going to go crazy over it, okay? Listen, I'm very honest, I'm upfront, I'm open and something about healing because I work with emotional issues as well. I'm thinking, and not saying that your loved ones aren't here. They are. They are here. They're here for you. I don't know why I wasn't pulling them, but it could be that they were sitting back being like, no, Joelle, she really needs like deep, like a reset. So I don't know, is your nervous system shocked? Do you have a lot of anxiety? Are you not sleeping well? All the things. Okay. Your loved ones are sitting back because they're like, she just needs you to work with the healing, and they're almost doing it as like a selfless act. Okay, we got it. No wonder why. Okay. They really are doing it. Your loved ones are here, but they're like sitting back because of the fact that they wanted me to come to this conclusion for you. I'm not lying. Like these things don't really happen. Normally I'm able to pull somebody's loved one. So, especially by the third one. So let's go ahead and do this. All you have to do to receive my healing is to just say yes or yes. You don't have to text it. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to send it to you now. You're going to feel it. Okay. If you would like to close your eyes, that is completely up to you. When I work with somebody one on one, guys, this healing will go to you wherever it needs to. Nelly, sometimes I will get downloads of messages that you need to hear for your body to release any stuck energies, any traumas, whatever it is. I feel like your aura is a purple pink aura, which is a lot of fun. I want you to take a deep breath in for me. Exhale. Now, I don't diagnose, Nelly, but I am reading in your body very similar things of what I get when I work with people with lupus. And lupus is very hard to diagnose. And not saying that a doctor ever will diagnose you. I don't know. Listen, I'm not a doctor. I don't diagnose. But I'm seeing a lot of times when I work with people who with lupus that they have these flare ups, and it's something about like nutrients not being absorbed in the gut as well, and then causing like this nervous system, like your nervous system to kind of like go into overdrive. So I'm going to work here on your gut a little bit. When you get healing with me one on one, sometimes you will feel a little bit lightheaded afterwards. It will pass. Just sit for a moment with the healing afterwards, and then um drink lots and lots of water, just like after getting a massage. Okay. So, the message here on your shoulders is to let you know you do not need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Let that sit here. Breathe in. Exhale. Drop and wiggle those shoulders for me a little bit. Let them rest. I'm telling your body, hey, what's up from Nigeria? Um, I'm telling your body to like have this be like a natural Xanax for you to like let everything just kind of calm. And we need to ground. That feels really good. We're gonna clear your mind up here. Now, sometimes I work high. Perfect. Good, good, good. We're gonna lock this in. This healing energy will stay with you for hours, days, months, years, however long you need. I told you, give yourself that couple of minutes. Take those messages that I told you, put them up on the fridge, put them in a mirror, put them wherever you will see them. So that way, in case your body starts to go back into this like overdrive state, well, like as it even starts tipping in, you can give yourself those messages and take that up, which I think your message, the only one that I heard was you do not need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. So keep that with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so glad. Who's being filtered? I hope people are being nice. You're welcome. Any messages regarding love? So that is a psychic led question. So your body told me what it needed to tell me. When it comes to matters of the heart, you have to, I almost feel like there's so much that you're looking for outwardly with love. And I feel like it's more about feeding your soul and feeding your body love, because your body is just going into like this overdrive moment. Hey, Casey. So just know to like sit back, relax, and like don't force it. Like I feel like you're trudging in mud trying to make something work with somebody, and maybe that's not what it's meant to be. I know that our heart sometimes will lead towards something, but it doesn't always mean that's what we're supposed to have. So, and a lot of times if it's true love, and the guy will do more of the chasing, and like the guy will come to you kind of thing. So sometimes we need to sit back and trust and work on our own, building our own self-love, and then it like naturally falls into place. And I feel like it just needs to be that more organic, natural. So sending you all the best. I'm so glad that we could figure that out. And I'm sorry that we did a switcheroo. And I don't normally do that. I'm telling you, Nelly, like you are special in what you needed today. But I'm so glad that I was able to work with you and do that. Hey, Shinaka. So I'm so grateful that I could do that for you. Did anybody else get on the list before Shinaka? Did I miss anything else since my eyes were closed? Oh, Shinaka, I'm so sorry. Yes, it is completely normal. So, okay, I'm so sorry. And I've grounded your energy before, so I'm not sure. Hey, Casey. So, hi, I'm Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. So, when I close my eyes and like start working, that's doing intuitive healing. People either ask me to connect to a loved one for them or healing. And so I'm working with somebody one on one right now. Shinaka. Okay, we are going to I might even do a wash. Do you want to kind of like take the activation away? Is it too much for you? Like we can do that, I think. I just feel bad that you're like having such a time. Okay. I feel bad that you're having such a hard time with it. Okay. Always consent. And yes, being an earth angel, like I told you, Shanaka, we tend to vibrate higher than other people. I mean, not saying that one's better than the other. There's no such thing on the other side. Like we all see the differences. So when I first got my ability of mediumship, I didn't know how to be normal. Like it was hard for me. So I get it. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of picturing this like cork, and we're kind of just like calming down the pineal gland. I'm bringing it back down. I'm like, he wants to feel more grounded, and let's bring this down. Your body's really fighting me. I'm not gonna lie. And I think it fought me last time too. Um Hi. So Casey, to get healing, it's 22 for healing. There's my payment options up there to the left. The first one's Venmo, link in my bio, PayPal, and then Cash App. And you go ahead and pay, and I put you on the list. Hi, Fred. And I can, yep, Cash App is this one right here. Oh, Shanaka. You're like, but I want to do this and I want to be normal and I want to work. Are you feeling a lot of vibrating in your hands? Very tingly. I stop. I'm taking a pause from your healing for a minute, like closing up. Yeah. Welcome to my world. Shanaka, you're just a natural healer. Your guides want you to tap into this. That's why they're like almost forcing this on you. And I'm sorry, and I'm trying to pull it off, and I am trying to calm it. But they are very adamant that you are a beautiful healer. Like all you have to do is like I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking. Okay, I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking of how beautiful it is because you do different than me. I feel like you almost can see into the body once you start working and get comfortable with it. But I feel like you have to put your hands physically on somebody and you're able to just like shift these things. See, I'm better like this way remotely than I am with people one-on-one like next to me. I mean, I work with people one-on-one, but I feel like it's really more like for me. So something about like, do your palms get really warm? Do you have like warm, sweaty palms or something like that? It was where my something just blinked over there. That's fine, Rachel. I'd be happy to do so. Okay. Okay. Makes so much sense. I'm still gonna try to calm this down for you to allow this to but your guides are very adamant that because I feel like what you do right now, like I know that you're working on the app and things like that, but I feel like that's your side business. I feel like you're very um in a corporate 9 to 5 or whatever. Like you're busy at home working remotely, da. And they're kind of like pulling you to broaden your yeah. Yeah. Because you are really talented and you're going to find that. And it takes a little while on your journey. And I'm so glad that you're here and I can help you on your journey. But I get it because when I first had mine, I told you I felt like no emotion. I was like floating above. Okay. Well, wait. So if you're saying you're ready, because you told me to calm it down, because it does. It is a little jarring in the beginning. You will not feel normal because what happens is that your vibration went from here to here. And so you did a big jump. And a lot of times when you do that jump, like you become more the observer in your life instead of like actively, you kind of sit back. Okay. You're so cute. You're so cute. I love the optimism. Okay. I just didn't want to like make you feel uncomfortable. So I'm just trying to explain to you. So like when you get up there in that level, you become more of an observer. So you like don't feel happiness, sad. Like, but what I want to do is help you bring you back down where you can function but still be able to have your abilities because that's what I ended up having to do. I had to do like this like wake up call cuz my husband was like, "Joelle, you're not being a mom, you're not cooking, you're not doing this." I was floating around like a maniac. I couldn't figure it out. So, we're going to do that here. We're going to settle it down a bit. And I'm just going to keep your hands open. Yes. And it's very, very normal. And you almost look at life a little bit differently. You look at things a little bit differently. Like material things don't matter as much to you. You're like, what the frig is going on? You know. So, um, like a little baby bird. But yeah, your guides are like, he wants to fly. Like he wants to fly. Like, and I'm like, you're gonna do great things. I almost feel like you can come back and be my teacher. We're always learning, we're always evolving. I'm trying to calm it down for you, Shanaga. It's like, it's hard. I'm I kind of solidified, like kind of put the third eye to like calm more your head. So I want to bring your head and like the thoughts and like that a little bit down because that feels like it's gonna anchor that. Okay. Okay, that feels a little bit better. I'm gonna stop going over your third eye because if I go over it again, I feel like it's gonna just jump at me again. So we're just gonna ground. Get some stones that feel really good to you, like weighted. Go out to like a crystal shop or wherever. Pick up a stone that feels really heavy, like really good in your hands. I feel like a dark stone is gonna be good for you, like I don't know what this is, like tiger's eye or something like that. Because I feel like it's gonna help hold and pull you down a little bit more. And I feel like that's something that you can have by your workstation while you're working and still trying to, hey Casey, I got you here. So still trying to be normal, right? Like and go through it. And I feel like this is a much better balance. I've got you a bit more balanced. It fought me quite a bit. Um but I feel like you feel really good. I'm going to seal this in as I always do. So that way, but I feel this need to be very cautious with you. Okay. Activations can be tough and I'm sorry. I try to have a pre-warning. Um and everybody reacts to them differently. Most of the time it's just a lightheadedness that will end up going away. But um well, I'm sorry, the healing that I do is lightheadedness and then end up going away. But good, good, good. We're gonna breathe. I have to be very delicate with you because it's like your energy sees my energy, and you're like, I don't even want to talk about it because I don't want to make it do it. So good. Okay. Okay. Anytime you DM me anytime if you have a question and you're like, Joelle, this happened. The best advice I could tell you is grounding, 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 grounding your energy. And then I do protection prayers around myself before going to bed because it's mostly to tell spirit, like, listen, I'm not working right now. You can't come visit me. And I do protection prayers around me and my loved ones before going to bed. And then I do a big protection prayer around my whole house to say, Archangel Michael, come in and watch us while we sleep. So that way we can have a nice, like, restful sleep. I really appreciate you, and I'm so excited for your abilities and, like, where you're gonna go, and I'm like, "I'm watching you. You're doing good things." Okay. I love it. Okay, Casey, I have you here, and then would anybody else like to work with me today before I wrap up my lives? Anybody else wanna get on the list? Oh, wow. Wow. That's intense, Sophia. And I'm so sorry that happened to you. Yes, definitely. The crystals can be overwhelming, especially because, so like, I'm a person, I only have a handful of crystals. Casey, I'll get right to you. I was just answering this for her while I was in between. I only have a handful of crystals, even though I could feel like I could own so many crystals and like, whoa. So that's how I feel, when I go into, like, antique I love antique stores, and I don't feel them as much in thrift stores, but antique stores, and anything that has a lot of energy held onto it makes me I get dizzy. I get like, "Ugh," like as if I'm drunk, and I'm like, "I hadn't had one drink, in months." So it's like I just walk around. So I get that, and you have to, if you wanted to walk into a space like that, just ground your energy and tell yourself that you are blocked off from anything and only find a single item that is meant for your highest good if you wanted to go into it. But sometimes people can't even step into stores and they just don't. And they just like, sorry, I can't, like, so it might just be to trust an online merchant if you were looking for things. Yeah, yeah, good stuff, good stuff. I have a story about bringing home something that was a dark energy. It was awful. But that's for another time. Let me work with Casey right now. Casey, so you have to be careful with things that you bring home sometimes. But that was only once. And I bring home a lot of thrifted stuff. Like, guys, I buy most things secondhand. Casey, so what are we working on? You're very welcome. And I'm sorry that happened to you. Casey, so you wanted healing. So what's going on? It can be a few things. People will tell me, "Can you work on this and this?" Totally fine. Completely fine. If anybody else would like to get on the list, get on the list now. Otherwise, I might be wrapping up my lives in a little bit. Okay. Please excuse me. I'll go ahead and do that now. Casey, all you have to do is just say yes or yes to receive, and I'll do that now. Oh, yeah. That's ground. Sometimes I have people do this, Casey. You don't need to open your mouth. I'm just going to have you tilt your chin up just a little bit. You can close your eyes here. I'll tell you when you can settle it back down. Good. Kind of just want to wash this. Okay, you can bring your chin back down. You can either keep your eyes closed or open, whatever you prefer. So, with your heart and your anxiety, I just feel something of like the message that you need to hold on to that I'm going to tell you. It's a download. I tell people, write it out, put it on your fridge, put it on your mirror. If you feel like your anxiety is coming back or anything like that, is that there is nothing to fear in this moment. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. I feel like your baseline is pretty calm. So I don't feel like it takes much if something is to like creep in and give you like anxiety, but we're gonna take care of that today. Like I said, when you work with me one-on-one, you might feel a little bit lightheaded for a little while. It's totally normal. Just sit with the energy for just a moment. Drink lots of water. Guys, definitely tap that screen if you're enjoying my live. Hit that follow button if you don't already follow me. And if you sent a payment, just let me know and I can add you. Oh, I'm sorry I missed a comment, Joe. When I work with healing, my eyes will be closed almost the entire time. This healing will go to you wherever you need it. And remember, guys, I always explain to you, go to your doctors, do what you need to, like I am not the end all be all, but I am here to support you when you need to figure things out, whatever it is. So lots of light workers today. I feel like you're a light worker too, Casey. So meaning you either do that in your sleep, or if you do that naturally, if you're just like the ear that everybody goes to help with their issues and things. So remember to always ground your energy and not to absorb anybody else's things that are going on. So that probably resonates with you. Remember to take the homework with you. I'm going to lock this energy in and wrap you in the bubble wrap. Hi, guys. Wrap you in bubble wrap. That healing will stay with you hours, days, weeks, however long it needs to. And keep your little mantra that I told you, put it somewhere so that way you can have it for if you ever need to go back to it. Breathe, ground. Oh, I'm sorry about your bulldog. What a beautiful name for a bulldog, Matilda. That's so cute. I can connect you to your beloved dog. Casey, so you have to drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water. You have to write down the little memo that I gave you about holding in your heart that it said, write it down. I can't even remember what it is. You guys got to remember when I tell you stuff. Sometimes it comes in and it goes out because it's a channel. It was something about like there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear or something like that. I can't remember the message. So you got to write it down. Sometimes I remember them and sometimes I don't. So just make sure to put it down that there's something about nothing to fear, and then put that on your fridge. Drink lots of water, and that's it. Okay. So Joe, so to work with people one-on-one, I do ask for payment. So it's $20 to connect to a loved one, $22 for healing. If you feel so inclined. If you do not want to pay, totally don't have to. I'm here for you if you would like. If not, it's totally fine either way. This is my job. This is what I do. I'm like, hello, this is my work. So I appreciate you either way. Okay. Okay, perfect. So different payment options here, Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. And I try to keep my prices low, guys. Like I don't go crazy and jack them up. So you click on my little profile here, and then it'll take you to my TikTok profile page. Underneath that, I'll have a link for my Venmo. Go ahead and send a payment of $20 and then come back. I'll get the update. I'll confirm the payment and then we go ahead and work. You would be the next one. So you don't have to wait on a list or anything like that. Trying to find a pen. It's totally fine, Casey. Listen, if you remember it, it's up to you, but just know that I got that message for whenever you feel anything coming back on. But I also said too, just kind of relax in the moment after receiving your healing and drink lots of water. Lots of water, flush everything out. Would anybody else like to work with me before I wrap up? Yeah, good. I hope it does too. Would anybody else like to get on my list prior to me wrapping up? Wait, are you being serious, Phil? Or are you being not nice, Phil? And we need to block you. Thank you, Joe. Give me just a moment. I'm muting that person because I don't take people who are unkind on my, like, you don't need to like make any comments of ill will to me or to anybody on my page. I make sure that everybody's friendly. And if I read the text and I take it that way, I will mute you, block you ASAP. Like I have a zero tolerance. And I'm just not one to go back and forth and, make it like I'm not, yeah. It's GVO, good vibes only. So if you're not here for good vibes, you can mosey on out. Okay, so Joe and the dog Matilda. That's okay. I wasn't really sure if they were, sometimes I try to give them the benefit of the doubt with like seeing if they respond. But he was being rude. So I just muted him. I didn't block him. I muted him. So we'll see. Let's see, Joe. Okay. So I don't know if Matilda, sometimes I don't see the color right. So you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm getting like this white strip like down or some kind of strip down the nose. And then like I hear her like snorting a lot. So she's like like almost like a pig, like which I think bulldogs are known to do that. I don't really know. So I'm getting like very snorty, like, and I feel like she has like a little runny nose, like a little cold runny nose, which is very much like our beloved dogs. So she's making me feel something with the Joe, just any fast answers are so appreciated when I'm connecting you with a spirit, even when it's our beloved pets, just so that way I make sure that I'm connecting to the right one and making sure that it's definitely for you. So something with a yelp. And I don't know if that was the beginning of the end with her and her down and her decline. I don't know why I heard a yelp. And hi, Bliss. I would be honored to work with you, and I would be happy to. You could get on my list. It's 22 for healing, and we work on this live. You would be next in line, so I would love to work with you. You just got to send a payment now. I'm working with somebody one-on-one with his beloved dog, Joe. Just wondering if Matilda with the stripe, with the nose, and then the snort, and then the yelp. Is any of this in place with Matilda? She hated her nails clipped. Hated. Anything? Joe, I don't know if you're being blocked. Okay. And you can do Y for yes and for no. And the more validation of like letting me, yes, like I almost feel like you let her nails go long because she's like, no, bitch, don't touch my nails. Like, no, bitch. So, like, I feel like I can hear her nails on the tile or on the whatever this is. Perfect. Okay. Was she gray in color? I don't know. When I got really close to her paws, I saw gray. So I don't know what the gray is or if bulldogs are even gray. I feel aren't they like tan and white or something? Anyways, um okay, so okay, that's okay. Like I said, sometimes I don't get the color right, so don't harp on it. Like this definitely feels like Matilda's energy. She told me something about like I feel like this might have been your first dog on your own and then your first dog having to put down on your own or like that got like whatever this is. But then I'm feeling like that you have a childhood dog that looks like a golden retriever or something, like a little bit longer hair and like spunky and all over the place. Okay, perfect. But then something about this childhood dog that you had that is now with the other with the other dog. So I feel like you had a long-haired dog or perfect. Whatever it is. I'm like, a black lab doesn't have that long a hair, I guess, but I definitely saw it taller. Like Matilda's here and this dog's like up here. So they're like playing, they're having so much fun. It's so funny because the black lab feels like it loves snow. So I don't even know if you're in a snowy area, but it like loves snow. And Matilda's like, don't make me go out in that cold weather. Like she feels like spoiled, like a little prima donna, like no, blah 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 blah. Like my feet are gonna get cold and wet and eh. Does that sound like their energy and like what she would be? Um Did you have a pillow for Matilda to, like, lay with? Not only, like, her bed, something specific about a pillow because she's, like, gnawing at the pillow. Um, I mean, I could see it as stuffed animals, but it's not a stuffed animal. It makes me feel like it's a specific pillow for her. Any of this resonating, Joe? Validation is always so helpful when I'm pulling. So as fast as you can respond, you can do Y for yes and for no to make a fast response. Okay, she had a favorite pillow. Good. I was like, this does not feel like a toy. This does not feel like the bed. She specifically showed me this pillow. And I was like, I didn't know there was a dog who had a pillow, like had a favorite pillow. That's awesome. I'm so glad that she's validating for you, that she's safe and at peace with God. Like she has no more pain. She wants you to know that she is so very grateful of you to allow her to go because I know that it was a hard decision for you to make, but she also is explaining that it was such a beautiful gift that you allowed her soul to be at peace, be at rest, because she's like boundless energy on the other side, like feeling so good, feeling herself again. Yeah. So exactly that. Exactly. I feel the tear on your heart of having to bring her in, but know that she is thanking you being on the other side and telling you like thank you for allowing my soul to be at rest because she is beautiful on the other side like such a good girl. She's so sweet. Cuz I feel like she's almost like a puppy again. Like she's picking up a toy and like shaking it like like okay, crazy. She's like, um, so it's really, really sweet of her bringing out that energy again, showing you all the love, showing you that you did make the right choice. Don't worry about like she's like, I am so that's the biggest thing that she wants you to take away is hey Trish, is her that she's thanking you for letting her soul be at rest. And That's funny. Did she have like a fish stuffy? Like a fish stuffed toy? I don't know why. I looked up at my I have guys, I work down in my unfinished basement. So like there's like shelving in front of me and I'm looking up at a thing. I got you here, Jamie. I'm looking up at a cooler with a sticker on it. I saw the fish and then she made me feel something about it, like a fish toy. But listen, I don't know what it is or like if it has a fish thing on it. I don't know. But listen, know that they came forward together, that they're safe and at peace with God, that they're supporting all the decisions that you made, and that they're sending you all the love from heaven. We're going to thank them for coming forward. And I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your beloved Matilda, Joe. So thank you, thank you, thank you. That was really, really sweet. I have Jamie. Jamie, who would you like to connect with? You're so very welcome. She was really sweet. Oh, a dog for Jamie. Jamie, did you know I do dogs? I think you've seen me work with dogs before. I said the only thing I haven't really done, guys, is like reptiles. So Jamie for her dog. I don't know why I'm thinking. Okay. Don't harp on the color. Sometimes I don't know why I can't get the color of pets right. It's so funny because they're very good at communicating. I just sometimes will get the color wrong. So I'm seeing black, but I'm not really sure. And I'm feeling like it's a medium-sized breed. Like it's not like super small, like Chihuahua kind of thing, but I'm not feeling huge either. Any pets. Yeah, any animals. Like I said, I've done horses, cats, dogs. I'm I said the only thing I haven't really done is reptiles, and I don't know. I would assume that they would come through. So I'm feeling like this medium-sized breed. Did I have a name like Coco? Like, listen, I don't get names very well, but it's like, is it like a double name thing? Like, okay, that's pretty big. That's bigger than what I was saying. Like Coco or something with these two. Um, it's funny. Did like I don't know if she was female, but I'm getting like okay. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Joe. I'm so glad. Listen, and Jamie, if for some reason I've got the wrong dog, that's totally fine. I can have her step aside, but I feel like this is really connected to you, and I just have to channel it and get it correctly. Did she like? And I don't know why I'm calling her a she. I don't know if she was a she. Um, did she have like this like little bit of wave in her ear, and like she was like really, yeah, but like, did she have like the prettiest face? Like I'm feeling like she's like pretty, and like you guys call her the pretty girl, and like she almost has like you could almost take like these little bows here. Okay. And so I got her. So I'm like, you're so pretty. You're such a pretty girl. And she's like, I know it. Like walking around with such pride, like da, 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 like my shit don't stink kind of thing. Probably because you guys like pushed her ego all the way up out the door. Like her ego couldn't fit through the door because she was like, do, 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 do. I'm so great. I'm wonderful. But she is like, she really is like wonderful. Um, Oh, that's funny. She's showing me her sensitive with her paws of going outside and either if this is cold with snow or if this is rain, where she's doing this funny thing of like picking up her paws like really quickly and like meh, like ugh. Ugh. I'm feeling I'm giving her like a sassy attitude with it. And I don't know if that's how you guys portrayed it, but like something with her like being like quick and funny that you guys would just laugh at and be like, "Watch this, watch her go out in the snow." Yeah, and just um, where's the stairs? Because I feel like when she came down the stairs, she would like, I mean, bound. Now this might have been her younger, but I mean like from the top step to the bottom step and like I don't know if she did it in like a slide session or like a single leap. I don't know what she's doing, but she's just like "Broom, broom," I'm downstairs. Um, so cute. Was this your childhood dog you said? And I'm feeling like there's French doors that she was able to go in and out of. French doors. I don't know why. It feels like a double-sided door. Oh, she's a bad girl. She would get into the dirt, like dig, like a dingle hopper, like my dang dog, because she's like getting into it, like digging, 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 digging. And it's like, no, don't do that. And she's like, what? um, that's so funny. Her favorite treats that I feel like she got, or like this bone or something like that, was like it was like a bone, but like or was wrapped in something. She's like, that was my favorite. And I don't know what it was, if it was like a softer, I feel like it's pretty hard. Okay. I was like, what are these? And she loved those. So she's going to town on those. Was she always in like a Christmas family photo with you guys? Was the dog included in the, like, because I saw you guys taking a nice family photo, and I felt like it was around the holidays, and that the dog was included in the family photo. And she feels so honored that you included her in the family, like, because she was part of the family. Okay, perfect. I'm so glad. Because like my dogs, sometimes they're in the picture and sometimes they're not. So I've done either or. It's mostly about my kids, so it's so sweet that you guys involved her, and she's so grateful that you involved her. And it's like I see her sitting like right there, like such a good girl, very very poised. When she sat, she was very poised. But then when I tell you, like, when she wants to run, she's going to be like "Broom," like zoomies, like zing. um I feel like there was a group of you that were able to go, and if it was that you chose to put her down, because I feel like it was at the vet, and it was which is most way of how we honor our animals, right? Like when it gets to that time, I the vet said to me, like, I wish this is how I could go, because it's like the most humane thing that we can do for our beloved animals. And so I'm seeing a group of you, and you all went, and so she knows. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. I love that. I'm so glad that I was able to help you. Listen, like sometimes we just need to hear from them to heal a little bit of our heart, to move forward in our journey, and know that, they're always with you. Oh, I got all teary eyed. Thanks, Joe. Like, stop making me cry. um, so know that the decision about you guys putting her down or whatever it is. Okay. Because I feel like tears, and everybody was there, and it was like super emotional. And she's like, I'm so grateful that everybody was able to be there and be with me and be by my side. And I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared. Like I love you all so much, and I'm so grateful. Oh, hey, Casey. Casey, I don't know if I saw that, so I'm gonna search for it. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. So she's supporting and knowing of how much you took care of her, and everything, and that everybody was there, and she loves you so much. There's nothing that you did wrong. Like everything was happened the way it meant to be, even though it sounds like it's so traumatic. But oh, you're going to, okay, Casey, no problem. I'll be here. I was going to wrap up though shortly, so Casey might be the last one. So your dog is so grateful, so appreciative of you taking the best care of her, because I feel like she still was able to live a pretty full life with you. And she's like, the life I got to live was like, you know, me living 10 times over, of like, what a beautiful family. And I felt so blessed to be part of their family. And like, you guys feel the same way. Like, she blessed your family. So she's going to thank you. And she's safe and like at peace with God. And she's just beautiful, beautiful, just boundless, getting the zoomies. She's like, I gotta go. Like, awesome. So back to puppy energy, all the fun. We're going to thank her for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. And then Casey, and then I was going to wrap up with my lives here, guys. Normally about 2 hours is about where I feel comfortable. You're so very welcome, Mom. My pleasure. She was so cute. No. What? So who would you want to connect with somebody, Casey? Because we did healing and now you want to connect with somebody on the other side? No, you just tell me the relationship. It could be mom, dad, grandfather, grandpa, whoever. Just you send me if it's like a friend or something, just tell me the gender. It just makes it a little bit easier. I got you, Casey. Okay, Casey's probably the last one, guys. Yeah, I'm going to be on tonight, Holly. Around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as my usual. Oh, anytime, Joe. You're welcome to come back. People ask me that. Can I connect with the same one? Of course. Of course. They're there for you anytime and they're sending you all the love. Okay, Casey. I got you. So I'm working with Casey right now, guys. Can somebody write my lists are closed? Oh, okay, Holly, anytime. You know I'm here for you. Okay, so Casey. Was your stepmom pretty skinny and a smoker? This woman walking towards me, and I don't know if she has like reddish hue hair or thank you, Holly. Shanaka might pin it himself. Thank you. Perfect. Because she came right away and like I felt like she had like the skinniest like forearms and wrists, and she's just, hey, what's up? And she's just enjoying a cigarette out on the porch or out on a nice day. And she's like, you know, she feels like she is somebody that is very grounded to you, like grounding to you. Was she very good shoulder to lean on, or somebody with like great advice? She feels very, she feels like she has a lot of knowledge, or yeah. And she felt like that person to you. And I'm so glad that you had such a beautiful relationship with your stepmom, because not everybody gets to have a stepmom or a stepfather or whoever that feels this close and feels this like, and I feel like you had a rocky start. So I don't know if she came around when you were 6. I'm getting something about 6. And then so maybe it was like this little like, I'm not going to accept you as my mom or whatever in the beginning. But I feel like she definitely grew on you because of her having such an open heart to show love and to be loved. And that's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I feel like you miss her advice. You miss her advice. Okay, that's okay. Don't harp on the 6. Listen, but Spirit does have me say things for a reason. So the 6 could be the month of June for whatever reason that may be. June could have been when she passed or her birthday, whatever it is. So just remember that I said it and take it with you after the reading. And sometimes people will come back to me and be like, oh my God, that made so much sense with this or whatever. Totally fine. she felt so honored that you came to her often. She definitely liked a soda drink. I don't know, was she a big Coke drinker or Diet Coke drinker? I feel like this is a fuzzy, bubbly drink that she loved to have. Yes. So she is enjoying all her things. Yeah, Coke. Okay, perfect. See, they have me say things. Um so she loves, or she made a lot of corn on the cob. I don't know why I'm seeing corn on the cob. And I don't know if she had a garden or she just liked homegrown food, like maybe local produce or homegrown or whatever. Um, and why I saw this corn, or if like somebody had a farm and she was able to like grab stuff or whatever this is. I feel like you have a specific question for her. Sometimes people will come on because they miss somebody and um they want to just connect with them and just sit and enjoy the reading. But with you, I feel like there's a specific question. So you can let me know the question and um I can kind of get an answer for you if that's correct, if you needed an answer. I was just waiting to see what Casey had. Hi guys, hi. Did you feel closer to her than closer to your dad? I don't know why I feel that. Something like that. If you answer, I don't know if you're being filtered. Okay. I don't know if you're being filtered, so just keep in mind too, if you don't see your comment, I can't see your comment. Okay. Okay. Um, I don't know how I can pin that again. So was there a question though, a specific question? Because I feel like there was something that you wanted to ask her specifically. And thank you, Shanaka. And I kind of wanted to get that for you if I can, because spirit will make me feel if you need something answered. I feel the separation in like when she passed. Okay. So is your stepmom not passed? And you have me connecting to somebody, or I'm confused. Is she still alive? Or is it just that you're working on her services now? Like she's just recently passed kind of thing? Definitely tap that screen, guys. Hit that follow button if you don't already follow me. I was just trying to clarify, Casey. Oh, okay. Because sometimes my ego will step in and I try not to. Perfect. I got it. So she's so grateful that you're taking charge and you're in charge of all his caretaking and like who's coming in and out. And I feel like you just got rid of a nurse or somebody that was taking care of him that you felt was not doing a good enough job, and she saw that and she appreciates that you step forward and make sure that he's getting the best care possible. So know that because she gave you that specific detail of knowing that somebody just switched out, this could have been months ago. I don't know how long ago, but just know that she's supporting and guiding and loving you. Okay. Okay. So whatever that is, that she loves you and that she's She knows all the things that you're doing and all the sacrifices that you're making. So this is where I knew that there was some kind of question that you had for her that was specific. Okay. 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 Oh, I'm helping her daughter who's in prison. Okay. Perfect. So she's so grateful. I feel like you're doing all this out of the kindness of your heart and because of how much you love your stepmom, and and you're helping them because they're so close to you that you pretty much were brought up together. So she's thanking you for being so selfless and putting yourself forward. And I feel like, you know, still remember to take time for yourself because she cares about you as well. She cares about you as much as she cares about them. So she wants to send you all the love, thanking you that she's safe and at peace in heaven. She's walking to me as well, which always is my sign that if they had any ailments, that they don't carry them that with them to heaven. So she's also a woman of faith, so she's walking with Jesus. They love to say that if you knew that they had their own faith, whatever it is. And we're going to thank her for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. She did a beautiful, beautiful job of validating. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm going to wrap up my lives here today, guys. I will be back on around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening. We're supposed to get snow this weekend after we just had an ice storm. Yay! After we just had an ice storm, so hopefully I have power. We will see, guys. It's a drum roll. You never know. But thank you, guys. Thank you. And I will see you later. Bye. You're welcome. Bye. Okay. Bye, guys. Let me see, Matilda.